going on, DB Gang? It's your boy, DBGTX-YT, and we are here with some exclusive footage. That is right, exclusive footage from the Tokyo Game Show, coming out of the Tokyo Game Show for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. We have some more game footage. To be honest, it's semi-repetitive, but because it's still the first installment, the first arc or the first chapter, like the Raditz stuff. But at the same time, they included a bit more. They added more layers. So they added more layers to the original build that they showed off. So there's a bit, the open area is just a lot more expansive, a lot more interactive. So I wanted to go ahead and kind of cover this video on the channel, watch the video with you guys, kind of you guys see the reaction that I get from these 14 minutes of gameplay, and kind of let you guys know what was my opinion in regards to that. So let's see what we get. Alright, so the mission starts off, instructions off the bat. Again, these are the layers on the build that I'm talking about. As you guys can see, you can see cars already in the streets, driving around the wastelands. You know, they've added the T-Rex, which is going to be interesting, because now we're going to actually see an interactive battle outside of just the regular villain. Oh look, there's a pterodactyl up there. I didn't even catch that. I started watching the video a few minutes ago, and then I stopped and I considered. I'm like, wait, I should. Okay, so thus far, this is where everybody goes ahead and kind of complains a little bit in regards to the gameplay. People fear the fact that there's not going to be a grounded gameplay. And honestly, I can't say that I'm not that I'm not with them in that regards. Like I think that this game somehow, some way has to add a grounded approach, so you can actually have to, oh shit, it just disappeared. Did you kill him? No, you didn't kill him. It has to have a grounded approach in regards to the fighting, because if it's just beam blast, of course I've seen what we've seen. That is that incoming enemies. Oh, it's incoming enemies. Okay, so enemies actually come to you, which is cool. I kind of get that that's what's gonna happen. Okay, so that was a charge, and I kind of guess that that's what was gonna happen. That the enemies were gonna come to you, and so on and so forth. Yeah, let me turn the brightness up on this real quick, so again, the combat style in the game is itself needs to have a bit more of a grounded approach. I'm hoping fire key blast to defeat the dinosaur. I'm hoping that it's due to the, oh shit. Okay, I see. So you can literally stray away from him and he wouldn't be able to beat you if you're flying. So that's a disadvantage overall. An interactive disadvantage in that regards. What's happening? Okay, so I see like 3 little arrows. We're flying over to where we need to be flying over to. That's the main mission right there. And we're going directly into the main mission. Okay. Let's see what's different around this build with the story mode. Last time they had a few breakdowns, but this build I'm hoping that this build has more cutscenes in regards to the breakdowns and in regards to what we're doing. Okay, so here we go. Remember, I also broke down the fact that the game itself has new movesets for these characters. So now adult Goku actually will be having the rock paper scissors added to his arsenal for future games. And of course we have the, you know, wow, well that was easy. And then of course we have Raditz coming out with some new techniques too. He has the slashing Mondays or something like that. We should see it right now once he starts. Even though there's not a grounded battle system where you're on the floor fighting on the floor or whatever the case might be, he is explaining that there are such an influence and influx of combination mixes that you could do in order to extend your combo, in order to get assist combo and all that good stuff, that the game feels smooth. The game feels like, you know, that you could go ahead and combine whatever you want. Another thing that you want to look at is that they actually have touched up the graphics on this particular build. If you can see, the cell shading has definitely been enhanced compared to the last game. And when I say enhanced, in my opinion, is the fact that they worked a little bit more on the cell shading. If you look at the last build versus this build, the cell shading was more anime-esque. I don't know what that means in that sense, but it's more like it wasn't at this. It wasn't textured like this. Oh shit. Okay, so if you get hit by his beam, it breaks your guard. All right, so here we go. Hopefully the person that's a follow-up. He drags him. Okay, he uses his energy to block him back. Shoots a Kamehameha wave, and you got the surge. Here's the surge mode. So, oh shit, I like that. I like the fact that when you hit somebody and they hit the floor, they get drugged back just like the Dragon Ball Z anime. When you get hit like that, like you roll back and all that good stuff. Like that's a feature that's barely featured. Does that make any sense at all? Like when you get hit to the ground, when you get the other thing I saw, and I know I'm talking a lot, but that's what this video is about. This video is about breaking down everything that you're seeing. So he uses Saturday Crash and Double Sunday. There you go, Cyclone Monday. That's the new move that he has. So when you're fighting villains like this guy, for example, okay, what are there block breaks? Okay, is he stunned? He's stunned. Okay, he's stunned. He was stunned. All right, here we go. Now he's stunned again. Okay, here we go. Boom, meteor smash, Kamehameha. He mixes it in. Dude pushes it back. He jumps. He powers up. You follow him. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Wow. Alright. Let's see what we got. There's the body blow. Another body blow. Another body. Oh, shit. Let's go. Okay. See? This is what I'm talking about. So, there is... It is not saying that there's not, but there is a slightly ground combat system. When you're on the ground, this is what people were worried about. Like, will the CPU constantly stay flying? You know, things like that. Like, will he come to you? Will, you know, as you can see, the CPU is definitely coming to you and giving you some fucking hands. Holy shit. Again, one of the biggest turn on is the destructible environment. So even though the drag environment doesn't stay there completely, when you smash him like that and you do a follow up and he's still stunned. Hit him! Why is you not hitting him, my boy? Alright, there's the stun, there's the back. So the combo system is gonna be great. I think the combo system is gonna be great. A lot of people believe that is going to be very repetitive, and I also broke down that you can change your attacks. That's another thing. Oh shit! The counter. There's a counter system. So if you do a body blow and they're coming at you and they're completely open, you can go ahead and counter that move with a body blow or with a heavy blow, and it's basically like Xenoverse. They'll do a stamina break where it leaves them open for you to go ahead and land some massive hits. And now we already know that when they got that red aura around them, that means that you can't hit them. They're in vulnerability state. I wonder, depending on how fast how that vulnerability works, and the more and more you play down the road, how difficult that invulnerability is going to become. Because, like, is their attack power, let's say, for example, fighting grade 8 Vegeta, right? Due to the fact that he's so much stronger than you, and you have to outlast. Oh shit! Okay, there's a new cutscene. That's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. Look, he doesn't have his clothes on. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, got his tail. Let's go. Okay. So, I like this. I like this. Now, let's nitpick here. I'm going to nitpick one thing, and trust me, you guys are going to be like, yes, I have to nitpick this. It's in regards to the costume. Oof. So, if you noticed, he has his boots on, right? And the way that his pants are ripped, that's the saying that that's the Namek Saga Goku. Don't get comfortable, you're next. Huh? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Cyber 2 Connect on that and let them know, like, hey, make sure you remove his boots for the final version. Like, oh shit. Okay, so it is definitely going very similar to the actual show, to the manga. Very scripted to the manga. Oh, got him. See? Shit, he got his fucking boots on. That shit is throwing me the hell off. Makakusapo! Oh, Flavor Flav! And they are showing the hole. They are showing the hole, people. They are showing the hole, dog. That's right there is what I am talking about. So, that is essentially what we're getting today. New gameplay footage straight out of Tokyo Gaming Show. I can't stress enough how excited I am about this game. This particular video footage has actually quelled my concerns in regards to the combat battle. So the CPU will not always be flying, and they will actually come to you. That doesn't necessarily mean that you can ground the actual battle, but you can actually direct the battle in which way you want to go. So you're not gonna be 100% grounded, but you could definitely make it feel grounded. These guys are super warriors, so they're at this point they are flying most of the time, flying around, you know, or hovering around the ground when they're fighting. They're not even touching the ground, they're just, you know, and whatever the case might be. But it doesn't take away from the fact that there's no solid 100% grounded combat. We're going to be honest there. That's one of the biggest things that I have to put out there. On the other note, though, we actually saw some good combo sequences. We saw counter moves, and we actually got a little bit of a taste of how to build the surge system. So building the surge system counts if you dodge one of the villain's special moves, if you go ahead and counter their moves. So like that heavy hit the stamina break if you play Xenoverse and you know about the Xenoverse bit or whatever the case might be. That right there, allows your surge meter to build up. In this particular build, they did not use the surge attack with Goku. So just so that way they could concentrate a bit more on the story and showing a bit more of the interactivity. I told you guys that they touched up on the cell shading and on the actual graphics engine, so it does look better. It does look smoother. From color to color spectrum. So those are the things that they touched upon on. And last but not least, of course, they added some new cutscenes. So in this particular build, they did take away the extra 2-3 battles that you were having with Raditz. I think that those battles were for demo purposes. And I mean, I think that they're still going to be there, but it's going to be a lot smoother, and hopefully by the end of it, when they actually release it, there is not a wait time or load time. It could just go from part to part. It's say finish and then go to the next part, and then all those 3 missions together combined can equal out to story result, because going from chapter to chapter and then it just goes into a loading screen or goes into a cutscene so it can load in the background as you're talking, and then I don't want that, guys. Let's start working on actually making the thing just smooth into the next scene transition. That'd be amazing. And yeah, that's it. Those are the things that I noticed in this breakdown video, in this new build video. Not to say this is going to be the final build. We still have about 4 months before the game drops. But the last thing that I nitpicked, you guys saw it in the video, was the fact that Goku has his Namek Saga clothes on. That was at the destruction of Namek. That is something I caught on so fast. Y'all gotta remove them boots. Y'all have to remove them boots. Cyber 2 Connect, please, please, please remove these boots from your boy at this level of the game. Y'all already know that he wasn't wearing boots when he got hit with the thing. That right there is going to piss off a lot of people. Especially if you're trying to say that this game is the closest to the manga, closest to the source that you're trying to get to. Because you not only gave him the wrong costume, you have him wear the wrong attire. The wristbands gotta go, and the boots gotta go. That's it. Bottom line, there's no discussion about that. If you leave it in there for the final version, people will talk about it. It's not going to destroy the game, but people will talk about it. There's something that I noticed immediately, like, wait, that's not what he wore. He took all that shit off. But we'll move on. It's not something that is going to kill the game, but when you talk about it being as close as possible to the actual, to the actual series or to the actual manga, let's go ahead and make sure that the characters are wearing the right and their appropriate attire, because that is something that the diehard fans will bring up. Like, he wasn't wearing those clothes, or he wasn't wearing that, or something like that. Like, those things will get brought up. Well, anyway, sorry for the video being a tad bit so long. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you continue supporting the channel here for more Dragon Ball Z Kakarot tidbits and news. Holla at your boy, DBGTX-YT, over and out.